This is the ETBU Sportsnet. I'm Mark T. Robinson here speaking with head women's basketball coach Rusty Rainbolt. Coach, you guys had a big-time victory on Saturday against UMHB, 66-56. Just kind of talk to me about what you saw in that game and why you guys were so successful.
Well, it was a good week, to go 2-0, went on Thursday the way we did, and then come back on Saturday. And I know you guys know we had a couple kids that had been banged up and had some sickness and flu and stuff like that. And the game on Saturday was very intense. There was a great crowd. It was loud. We weren't even able to really call sets. I had to let our point guards do that, and I think that's a huge advantage for our team, that we have two really good point guards that can control a game like that, and I can just kind of sit back and just kind of let them go. But that was a big help for us, because you couldn't hear anything, and the kids were at times turning around looking, and it was looking for calls, and they couldn't hear me, and so they had to kind of take some ownership and leadership, and they did very well. But it was a fun game. Mayor Hunt-Baylor is a very good team. Picked preseason #1 on the West, and got a lot of big-time scores, added some very talented players, and are well coached. And so it was just a good overall experience for our team, and just fighting through what we did throughout the week. And again, knowing we've got finals this week, there was just a lot going on. So it was a great experience, and I think one of those games that as a team we can look back on at the end of the season and hopefully say, man, that was kind of a milestone for us to realize we can be in a big game with that type of intensity and atmosphere, and can give ourselves a chance to win.
All right, Coach, just kind of talk to me about your defensive effort. You held two of the top scorers in the conference to single digits. So kind of talk to me about what you guys talked about coming into the game defensively and how you were able to accomplish that on Saturday.
Well, first of all, we have a lot of respect for Mayor Hunt-Baylor from top to bottom. They have a very good post player. They have a very good point guard, and a lot of girls that can shoot the ball. And so our goal wasn't going into the game to stop those two top scorers of theirs. It was try to stop them all the best we could as a team. At the end of the first quarter, when they had 22 points, I told the team in the huddle, I said, there's no way we're going to allow them to score 88, 90 points. It's just not who we are. You better get to work on the defensive end. And before the game, we talked about it. We wanted to hold them to 60. That was our goal. I felt like if we could keep the game in the 60s, we had a chance to win. But if it got much higher than that, I don't know if we could win. And when they scored 22 in the first quarter, I thought, oh goodness, that's going to be a challenge. But to our girls' credit, as it has been all year, they just buckled down, and they got through the emotional wave of the first quarter. And when they scored 22 in the first quarter and 56 for the game, I think that shows a lot of resiliency for our team. But we had a lot of just big-time plays defensively in the press and in the half court from a lot of different girls. Kim Childress continues to rebound the ball really well. Erin Meeks is one of our best players, and she's just now kind of getting in a rhythm and getting in a groove, but she rebounded the ball phenomenally well, and that helped us as well. But we're just very proud of our team, because as much as we have a lot of weapons offensively, I truly want our team's identity, just in terms of basketball, to be how hard we play and that we can rebound and defend. And so we're defending well, we're not rebounding real well right now, but it was a good effort defensively.
All right, Coach, and you have this week off for exams, and then coming up this Monday, you guys will be on the road. You're taking on Sul Ross State. Kind of talk to me about what you guys are planning to do to prepare yourself for that matchup, and what do you have to do to come away with the victory?
Sure. Well, like you said, we do have finals this week. We had a real short, light workout yesterday. Going to have another short, light workout today, less than an hour from start to finish. And so we're going to give them off on Wednesday, and then we're going to come back Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and get back to work like normal when the girls finish up their finals. And so right now we're just trying to finish up academically. That's the biggest focus, and continue just to. We talked about that a lot. Just everything we do, we want to honor the Lord. We want Him to be at the center of it, and there is no honor in winning basketball games and struggling academically, or screwing up socially. And so we talked to him yesterday before practice ever started, make sure that you're doing what you're doing in terms of all your effort academically, in a way that's going to honor the Lord. And we're going to take a step back basketball-wise, and we're going to take a step forward spiritually and academically and make that a priority for the next 3 days. And so that's what we're trying to do. But when we come back on Thursday, Sul Ross will be a long trip. It's something that this team has not experienced. And so we've talked to them about that you're going to have to get locked back in on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and start preparing for an opponent that every year, and I told them this, every year those girls out there at Sul Ross seem to find a way to knock off somebody that they shouldn't. And so we don't want to be that team. We want to continue just to prepare and play in a way that is pleasing and honorable for the Lord. And if that gives us the opportunity to win a game, then great. But we want to do our part and represent Him and the school and our team to the best of our abilities. So, but it's good. It's going to be, we're thankful no matter what. And we're just so appreciative of all the blessings that God's pouring out on these girls. And it's just it's a fun time and a special time. So.
All right, Coach, thanks once again. This has been the ETBU Sportsnet.
Thank you.